All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone will teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, spreading this truth throughout the four ends of the world. All right, I want to say Shalom to the elect of Israel, the Bayath, Shah, Dawadah, the house of David. All right, the men, women, and children listening and learning. All right, this is the brother Karatazah from Mena Valley, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Back with another lesson. This one's going to be called Lost in Translation. All right. It's going to be about the wicked. Okay. And, we're going to go over this scripture in Job 20 and 22 because this wicked is speaking of a different type of wicked. All right. Not the same wicked that is used throughout the scriptures. All right. Describing Esau, Edom. All right. Okay. So, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. All right. This is going to be a continuation of a series I started, about 2 months ago, and I never did the next lesson. So, Lord willing, this motivates me to bring out a couple more of these Lost in Translation videos where, we just go into the the Greek and the Hebrew, to get and gain more understanding, all right, of these words and more understanding of the scriptures, okay? As the apostles always stress on, looking up what words mean, all right, to gain that understanding, okay? So without further ado, let's get into the scriptures. I'm going to read Job 20 and 22, and then we're going to come back to it. So this is Job 20 and 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Now, this is talking about Esau, Edom. All right. The fullness of his sufficiency is when he releases and distributes and implements this MOT to the B. All right. His great plan. All right. When he makes it mandatory for everybody to take that grain of rice. Okay, he's going to be in straits, which means a position of difficulty. In every hand of the wicked, all right, this wicked goes into the laborers. Okay, shall come upon him. So, he's going to have a pushback from the people and from the masses not wanting to take his CHI to the P. Okay, but let's explain throughout the scriptures who the wicked is, because the wicked we just read about is a different wicked. It's wicked pertaining to Esau, Edom. That's their wicked. Okay? It's wicked unto him. All right? But who the wicked is, we know through the scriptures is Esau, Edom, who came in the same spirit as Cain. All right? The same spirit reincarnated as the serpent, who deceived uh who deceived Adam and Eve, Sakia, who deceived Eve, okay, in the garden. All right? That guy. Okay? This is a 1 John 3 and 12. Was not as Cain, who was that of that wicked one, right, and slew his brother, and wherefore slew he him, because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous, right? Because Cain had a problem with, he disregarded the laws of Yahweh Shai and gave an unworthy sacrifice, and then killed his brother in jealousy, envy, because Abel, the righteous brother, sacrificed the best as the scriptures and the law says. Okay, he did what the law commands, to sacrifice of up to the Most High, and Cain did not. Okay, and out of jealousy and rage, he killed his brother. See, this one, It says full of labors, annoyances, hardships. Okay, this is wicked in the Greek, poneos, neros, is pressed and harassed by labors, bringing toils, annoyances, perils of a time full of perils. Okay, causing pain and trouble, and that's you can dive into it. That's what this devil does during these times. All right, bad or of bad nature or condition. In a physical sense, diseased or blind. In an ethical sense, evil, wicked, and bad. And the comparison, to him and Esau, not to get too far into it, is that Cain had what he was. The Lord smited him with leprosy. All right, Esau's name when he was born, Isaac called him Esau, meaning Ashashwa. I believe that's the Hebrew for it, and meaning wasted away. All right, his pigment was not there. All right, he had that translucent pigment. Okay, you can see his blood through his skin. Okay, and see it says a time. This wicked talks about a time full of peril to Christian faith and steadfastness, causing pain and trouble. Well, who's doing that to the Israelites? All right, today. All right, the wicked is Esau, Edom is. Okay, and to prove that, let's go here in Daniel 7. You know, just kind of rolling through the spirit. It's gonna be 7 and 25. All right. And it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and shall be given into his hands, and they shall be given, the Israelites shall be given into his hand until a time and times and a dividing of time. So, all right, there you go. All right. This is talking about none other than, this beast system, Esau, Edom, and he's wearing out the saints of the Most High, making it a living hell, undesirable condition for him. Okay, so now that's the because there's three types of men. You have the sons of God, okay, which are the Israelites. You have the sons of the wicked, which is Esau, Edom. All right, it's the wicked, okay, Esau, Edom, and the sons of men, which are the heathen nations, okay, who are also considered as beasts. But just to prove that Esau, Edom is the wicked, this is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation for forever. All right. So Esau Edom has that. The Lord has indignation, holds indignation for them. All right. It does not like them. For Esau, or for Jacob have I loved, Esau I have hated. All right. And that is talking about pure hatred, for the, afflictions that they have put, against Jacob, the apple of the Most High's eye, Israel, the Israelites. All right. This one is Greek word here, or the Hebrew word here. All right. For wicked, wickedness, guilt. It's wicked, man. Okay. Wrong, especially immoral. That's pretty much what wicked means. It goes back to, to, you know, really Rashai. Okay. That's the correct pronunciation. Something like it. Okay. But wrong, wickedness, guilt. Okay. as of violence and crimes against civil law, of enemies and ethical relations, right? They have no moral compass. They're not, I believe the book of Habakkuk describes the wicked as not upright. Okay, so continuing on. Come on, man. It wasn't even 10 minutes when I had this pulled up. Let's go here. See if it loads faster. Ah, shit, man. Sucky about this. See if I go like that. See which one loads faster. Might be here. Nope. Bear with me. Computer tripping. Try to close these tabs. Okay, here we go. It's Psalm 17 and 13. We just proven who the wicked is. We already said it was Esau Edom, but just to get more understanding, let's go here. Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, we know. So that was King David, praying, sending a prayer to deliver him from the soul of the wicked, all right, which is thy sword. So the Most High uses these devils as his sword, his whipping stick, a weapon unto the righteous. Okay, now it's doing this all over the place. Let's try to do this. Okay. This is Genesis 27, and that was the blessing. That was the blessing that Jacob or Isaac had given Esau after he was supplanted. See, let's start here at Genesis 27 and 39. His blessing was a sword. And Isaac, his father, said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above, and by the sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So he gave him the sword as, and the fatness of the earth, which is Esau's technology, and he's living in. He has the best of the best right now. All right, the dew of heaven, the spacecrafts, okay, that he uses through his wisdom and his being able to use his resources. All right, the Lord has made Esau a mad scientist, so to speak. Okay, so then by the sword shalt thou live. Okay, that sword is what these devils live by. Live by the gun, die by the gun. And sword is just any form of weapon. All right. That sword is also pertaining to those ICBM missiles. Okay, but it's all in authority under authority of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Okay, let's get this real quick, and we're gonna jump back. This is Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right, because these devils gonna get it at the end of the day, but the wicked was made, to push, to be wicked and chastisement towards towards the unrighteous of our people, the wicked of our people, man. You see that same word, Rashai, okay, or Rashai. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Lord willing, if I'm not, you know, um, but there it is, and that's the wicked that the majority of the scriptures is talking about, the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, okay, or moral, unjust, morally evil. Okay, verse Genesis 27 and 41. Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him, similar to Cain and Abel. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning of my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Okay. And just to drive this point in, Psalms 37 and 32, the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. Okay. It's, going back to Genesis, that's what Esau said from the jump. All right. He said, the days of my father, the days of mourning for my father is at hand. That's some evil, wicked thing to say. Okay. And that's what they continue to do in this lifetime. All right. Continuing to seek and destroy the Israelites. All right. So let's get, back to the basis um, of this lesson. Okay. Now that we discerned who the wicked is. Okay. And at the end of the day, the wicked is going to be destroyed, casted out. Let's actually get one more. Okay. Third, I believe it's in Revelations 9. Oh, this is Revelation 9 and 18. It says, by these, let's go here. Just to give you the end all be all. I mean, we read it in Malachi. The Lord's not, he's going to throw down everything Esau, Edom has. Okay. Right. So, and their ultimate destruction is going to come, through the ICBM missiles. That's how this beast system is going out. All right. America is going to be turned into that lake of fire. All right. Revelations 9 and 18. By these three, was the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths, talking about those ICBM missiles. Okay. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. All right. Because the mouth has the warheads in an ICBM, the construction of those missiles. You have the warheads in the mouth, which create the explosion, and then in their tails, that's where you have that propelling system, which is the driving force, which pushes those arrows to its destination. So for their tails were like serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Okay, so there you go. The third part of man being the wicked. Okay, going back to the three types of men of man the Most High created: sons of God, the Israelites, the sons of men, which are the heathen nations, okay, and the wicked, which is Esau, Edom. Okay, so now we got that out the way. Let's go into Job 20 and 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Okay, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And this wicked is talking about the laborers, okay, starting with, the Israelites, but also including, all right, the everyday, worker in, America. All right, these other nations, they're going to be pushing up against this beast system. All right, just as NATO and EU is prophesied to break apart. All right, all right. These other laborers, which is the Israelites, but it's also talking about other people. Okay, the other nations that help build America up to be where they at today. They're gonna push back against the MOT to the B. All right, and they're not gonna be having it. They're not gonna want to take this this thing and be a part of this man's system. All right. This has it as Amal, I Mal, Okay. Labor, suffer. See, laborer, workman. All right. Who's a sufferer? Okay. Who's suffering in under Esau Edom's rule? Okay. It says figuratively the laboreth. All right. The workman. Okay. And we know that a lot of these Christian, and I got a few articles. I'm not going to read them. I'm just going to, show you the examples. These Christians, in the Bible Belt, they know what the MOT to the B is. That it is the micro C hip. Okay. And they're gonna be, part of those laborers pushing against, and giving Esau hell and not taking it. So here's some pictures of what the Bible Belt is. The Bible Belt, is mostly Protestant churches, Christianity churches. They're not in the truth, but they know bits and pieces of the truth. I'm sure that there's some Israelites mixed in there. All right, but one picture has it from California all the way down to Florida, but it's usually the southern states right here. All right, this one right here has it more so from Texas. All right, you see how it spreads out. All right, and those states, are heavily influenced, in their politics by Christianity. Okay, and they know what's up. They know that the MOT to the B is the micro C hip, and a couple of months back, I went back, home to where I grew up, and my neighbor I was speaking with, he knows, he goes to a Baptist church, you know, and he knows that that C hip is the MOT to the B. Okay, so there you go. That was just more proof, in a quick little testimony. All right, I wanted to grab this real quick, and this is where this pushback is going to come from, man, because Christianity is. Let's get. I Google search Christianity in America, and this is what it says: that Christianity is the most prevalent religion in the United States. Estimates from about 2021 suggest that the entire U.S. population, 332, about 63% is Christian. Right, 210 million. So you got 210 million Christians. Whether they know, they all know or not, but the majority, of those Christians are coming from this Bible Belt. You see, those darker states are the right here. You got them in pink. All right, that's where most of them is coming from. All right, so they know what's up, and just to prove that they know what's up, look at these articles real quick. I'm not gonna read the title, but here, MOTB employee raises about apocalyptic questions. This comes from the Tennessean. All right, this was back in 2017. Okay, right? It says question mark. And you seen how Alex Jones, which he learned it from the apostles, but he teaches that the MOTB is the C hip. Here's another one. This church is from Ohio, even though it's not in the Bible Belt. It goes to show they know what's up. See, micro C hip, the MOT to the B. All right, and I didn't even read these. I just was Google searching. I Google searched, micros, the C hip in C hip MOTB in the Bible Belt. All right, and then this is what it came up: CBN News, pastor, uh, C hipping human is straight out of Revelations. All right, so this is where the masses, even if they're not Israelites, see, you see this right here. But Doyle says he will tell his congregation never to get the charagma. All right. Hey, so They're speaking out against it. He's telling the whole congregation of his, church, don't get it. I don't know where this is, but this shows that this word is out, man. You know, at the end all of it, we know that the Lord ain't gonna have this, let this happen. So here we're gonna close out. I think I want Job 5. You know, so hey, and now even recently, because those were kind of old. Now you even have it more prevalent in the news with Elon Musk test trials gonna start. Okay, you got Jeff Bezos um, joining other people, right? Uh, this is Job 5:12. It says, "He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise." So this thing never gonna let Esau Edom reach their heights. Okay, let's go to the 14th chapter. We're gonna close out. All right, they're never gonna see the NWO in full effect. The Lord gonna smite that down. All right, Job 14:4, or no, 14:5. Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. The Lord set bounds that these devils not gonna exceed their house. They're gonna plateau and then can fall off that cliff, man. Okay. All right, and then that third part gonna be done away with via thermonuclear fire after 1,000 years of captivity. Hey, Esau Edom, your time is up, man. After you rebuild what you destroyed and suffer, a hardship of of bondage. Okay, after you get your payback, all right, the Most High is done with you. All right, and rightfully deserved. We're gonna end off here. Keep on adding scriptures, but hey, because Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. Okay, so Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Rakakawadash. Okay, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teaching will well, peace, blessings, and salutations. Hopefully, like Akim. All right, spreading this truth throughout the four ends of the world. All right, I want to say shalom to the elect, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Ball.